Hi, my name is Phoenix and this is TFL Design. In today's video, I'm going to show you some clips of me going through a gun show, I guess. I went to one recently with the intent to look around, see what's new in the market, as well as possibly purchase some stuff. Now, if you didn't already know this, I reside in Canada. So yes, I am Canadian. I recently became Canadian. I am American as well. I moved to Canada about 10 years ago, and yeah, I've had this hobby as a sport for quite a while. If you know a little bit about my past, I'd gone to get my hunting permit when I was 13. In New York, that's how you would get a license to own a firearm and stuff like that. It's through gaming and fishing. But in Canada, I had to get two different licenses. One is the regular license, and the other one I have is for restricted firearms, which is basically anything that is semi-auto. Semi-auto is anything that's not a single bolt action, so handguns are restricted. Anything under 16.5 or 17.5 inches I think is restricted as well. So basically anything short and not long and semi-auto. Anyway, I know this sport of mine has quite a bit of a stigma. I try to avoid any political stuff involved in it. It's just a sport to me. All I do is go to the range. And unlike America, the entire country of Canada all abides by the same rules. It's not a per state thing. In this gun show, there was definitely stuff that we weren't allowed to buy, but they were just showing it, I guess. Basically, recently in Canada, they banned the sale of all handguns. So I'm grandfathered in. Any handgun that I own is mine until I die, and I can't sell it or pass it down or anything like that. So after I'm gone, it's basically going to be destroyed, which is pretty sad because this sport and hobby is not a cheap one. But yeah, at the show, it wasn't just firearms and stuff. There were some cosplay stuff. There was also this guy showing off some LED lights he placed on his guns. I guess he made a YouTube video or did a movie or something like that. He decided to, I guess, try to sell them at this place. There's also some really practical stuff being sold, as well as some, I wouldn't say non-practical, but definitely fluff. This guy attempting to sell us this here.
3556 Miranda Blackout speed loader we developed while we were in the Canadian Forces. So it's got collapsible design. You can open it up like so and take it to any AR standard pattern magazine. So these are cross mags. We're just using them for demo purposes. Works with P mags as well as steel. You take your clipped ammunition. It works with loose as well. Push it in. And then there you have it. You've loaded 20 rounds. Now take this, because of the collapsible design, we were able to hide some tools in there. Unloading tool. Alright, close that up. That's a takedown pin punch for weapon disassembly and maintenance. So it weighs only 85 grams because we made it out of carbon fiber. Virtually indestructible, you can freeze down to -50. Run over it with a truck, that's totally fine. Brass hardware as well. Non-ferrous, non-sparking, so it's EOD safe, as well as it doesn't interfere with your compass or navigational equipment.
But overall, there's a bunch of cool stuff that you can go around, you can touch and stuff. Entry fee was $20 Canadian. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure they didn't even ask to see our firearms license. All you had to do was pay $20 and you were allowed to enter. There were definitely some stuff that we had definitely wanted to buy, but couldn't because a lot of them were just showing straight from the manufacturer. So they weren't here to sell it. They were just here to show that this stuff exists. So we'd have to find some place and someone that was selling them elsewhere. Nothing's loaded inside. There's no ammo being sold anywhere inside. That's something you'd have to purchase and pick up outside. So you might not be able to tell in this video, but from my experience, being a licensed owner in Canada, or more the GTA area, the Greater Toronto area of Ontario, I can say that there are actually a lot of Asian firearms owners. This gun show had a lot of Asian people in it. A lot of the gun stores that I go buy my stuff at happen to have Asian owners. So yeah, it's definitely a very different experience than my experience of it when I was in New York in gun clubs and stuff like that. There were definitely less Asians, but maybe that's because where I lived there were less Asians in general. Just a little bit of information for those who were interested to know. And looking around, I even found a legendary loot drop. As you can see, this rifle was almost as tall as I was. Actually, we are about the same height. There are also some flashbangs and smoke grenades for sale, but they are like not the ones that like police or anything use. These were for airsoft and paintball fields. I'll have to probably buy some of those. There were some accessories and knickknacks that were like really cool, and I definitely had to pick this 50 cal bullet bottle opener up. They were also showing off some, I guess, antique vehicles. I don't know what to call these. Well, definitely vehicles that were put out of commission. And towards the very end, we decided to buy our ammo here, and heard a very interesting story because they said that around 10 o'clock in the morning, some guy came in with a truck and asked for like 10,000. We don't know if he said 10,000 rounds or $10,000 worth of ammo, and they were totally not prepared for it, which explains why the back of this truck is like super empty. The guy basically bought everything. I did find it funny how we had to pay for our ammo elsewhere and then like approach the back of a truck with a security officer looking over us. Doesn't seem sketchy at all. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching my video. Comment below and subscribe. Bye-bye.